Alright, so welcome to the first, I guess, how to playthrough there is so far. It's just gonna be solo for now. It's kind of a bust without doing it with Jesse or someone else, but this is kind of a solo game. This is Silent Hill 3. This is one of the only Silent Hills I haven't beaten. This is on the collection version. I played this about, I don't know, to like level 2 or world 2 or whatever. But yeah, for the most part, I'm a completely new dude when it comes to this game. So it is what it is. Let's take it on. Headstrong, take you on. Damn it. Now, I'm not very savvy with this whole recording my TV thing yet. I'm using QuickTime Media Player to record. I have like a little headset I have plugged in, and it's gonna be a learning process. Probably the first like 10 videos. I was thinking of having like a webcam on in the corner. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Let's just start doing it basically, and then we'll just advance further on. And,
Where am I?
Yeah, if you think I could do this any better, not skill-wise, because you think I could do this better skill-wise, and you're critiquing my game skill, there's no reason to critique it, because I am a perfect gamer. A perfect gamer. So this is like I can't remember his name. I think it's Harvey or something. It's like the little I can't remember the freaking bunny rabbit's name. But there's a video of him on the internet. It's one of my favorite online videos for a long time. I remember the carnival part. The beginning part is oh god. I'm not gonna, when I do this, I'm not gonna like join Xbox parties when I see them. I don't think I would probably join them regardless, but now that I'm filming, I'm just gonna keep it like one focus at a time, you know what I mean? Because I tend to get distracted all. I remember, this is like, I've already spoiled this for myself, but I remember none of these items and stuff you get in this beginning part don't really matter. Like, it's like a dream thing you're going through. I don't know how I'm afraid that dog alive. I'm already out of ammo? Okay. I can't even remember. All I remember is like all the bad guys don't really do anything to you. You can kind of just like mosey your way through, and they have like I remember in Silent Hill 2 the monsters, there's like 4 monsters basically in Silent Hill 2, and in this one there's like 3,000 million, which I think kind of makes it less scary than Silent Hill 2, but yeah, I gotta like turn off my stupid screen on my I'm looking at both screens, my TV screen and the screen on my computer, and it's like there's a bit of delay and it's very distracting. But yeah, you're gonna see me talk about some technical issues while I do these Hell plays for a while, because I've never done this before, like with this kind of setup, so it's kind of a learning process. But yeah, in Silent Hill 3, it's like freaking impossible to kill every monster too. Like everything takes like a million hits. Oh god, it's typical like I don't know, horror survival kind of camera angles where you can't even really see what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, all I remember is I have to get to the Ferris wheel, and then there's like some kind of weird cutscene and you wake up and you actually begin the game. And this is like a dream thing. I remember the first time I played this game, I spent like forever on this part trying to figure out what to do, and I was getting murked and nothing was dying. I was very discouraged. Go through this gate, and I think I literally just run around the track, and there's a cutscene that occurs, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh geez, it was just a dream, like typical Silent Hill fashion kind of stuff. Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 4 were some of my favorite, like, childhood games. Nothing really scared. Here's another thing. I don't know if I should be talking during the cutscenes or just letting you guys watch it. So I'm just gonna start by shutting my trap. I don't know if I just died or if that was the end of the cutscene. You know, these games have like multiple ending kind of games, and it's probably one of those games where like, if I did something different in the very beginning, it changes the whole course of the ending. Not whole course, but just the very ending scene. So there I am. Just obviously dreaming in a restaurant. And moaning. Moaning profusely.
What a nightmare.
So it's the HD collection, but it's still not like super contemporary. Like the graphics are still real. Like look at her nice hair, nice yellow hair. Happy Burger. Silent Hill 3 has my favorite soundtrack though. All these soundtracks are on Spotify, by the way. I can't pronounce the Japanese too.
Dad, it's me.
I think they're making a movie out of this one. Because I know there's like a new Silent Hill one coming out for Halloween. And I'm pretty sure it's of this game.
Yeah, I guess I was.
You know.
Anyway, I'm coming home now.
Basically, you're like, I'm coming home. And I'm pretty sure these are the saves. I'm pretty sure that detective guy is like, hey, come here. And then you're like, okay. And then that's basically the end of that. But yeah, there's a weird detective that's following you around. It's kind of like a typical, like, very, not very intuitive dialogue where he's like, hey, wait, come here. And then you're like, no. And then you run into a bathroom. I'll try not to skip the dialogue or the cutscenes anymore, but now it's just over. I feel like there's a delay in my controller. Like, I feel like I'm almost like surfing. I don't know why. Wait, hold on. My pause is on time, but everything else is kind of delayed. I don't know if that's because of the thing or what. Now, in each of these Silent Hill games, a map is like the most crucial thing in the game. And you always have to find the freaking maps. I think this might be it. No. It's also one of those games where you literally have to like hit A towards everything. And there's always like her inner thoughts. I think in the later Silent Hills, they were like saying them out loud, what their inner thoughts were, which I think is kind of lame because you could be like, oh, the wall is stained, and like it pretty much says it. And I don't know if that you can't get rid of the dialogue either. Okay, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the first level I think is pretty much just the whole mall. Like, what kind of first monster to fight is that? Looks like there's a smiley face. It's not the most pleasant looking thing I've ever seen.
Stay back! Get the hell away from me!
I don't know what it's made out of. It's made like of you know those things on T-bone steaks, or not T-bone, but ribeyes that have little like circle bone in them. It looks like a bunch of long things of those. So you shoot it like 4 times, and then it just falls down. See, like the first guy in Silent Hill 2 was like, you like walk into that shed, and you pick up the wooden pipe, and then you fight something.
What the hell is
like,
this
died
thing?
in a few hits, and then you find those things everywhere. But like, what kind of? And they were like your size. These things are like huge. It's not that I hate clothes, but this isn't the time or place. Sometimes when I like to read this girl's thoughts, I like to read them in my head as very sassy. It makes me feel like a woman, and like I'm portraying the character better, which further engulfs me into the game. And I feel more alive than I've ever felt before. So I'm pretty sure this is like a big loop. Yeah. So that's to get back to the beginning, that little mall place where they're all closed. Now I have to go on one of these things and like press A to everything. This better be a freaking map. Yes, Central Square Shopping Center. I got the shopping mall map. I think, yeah, why is the map? The thing I like about Silent Hills is they always, like, they show you, if I can freaking figure out how to zoom in. They show you every single door you've tried. So, like, each door will be, like, the black little things, is the door. And if you cannot open them, they'll appear to be, like, a little scribble thing. And then if they're locked, I think they're just a red bar. So that means you can get in there. It just won't teach you how yet. Same with the elevators. Elevators in these games are always weird. Like you can always go on like 1 or 2 floors, but some floors won't work on the elevator. Obviously your character has to comment on everything. I don't want to waste any ammo just because the enemies in this game are pretty difficult. Most of them you can just run away. I think there's some... Alright. Now if you walk... Oh god! What the... I can't remember how to shoot it. Oh, that's... Alright, so I don't have any ammo. The combat in this game is very, like, it takes a lot of skill. I'm basically, it probably took away, like, half my health, too. No, it's still... I think blue is okay. Silent Hill in these games, the sound is always a giveaway if there's enemies. If you hear the scary music, it usually means there's enemies, which is good and bad for 2 reasons. I'm gonna go back and see if I can find like ammo in these rooms or anything. The lock is broken, I can't open the door. The lock is broken, I can't open the door. You can't ring a fire alarm or anything. Like, if I was in this game, the first thing I'd do is, like, ring a fire alarm or slit my own wrist. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be in this nightmare movie. Like, I don't know. So, this has, like, you kind of have no... It's kind of like a... And I have the combat set on easy, just because... Like, what the hell? As you can tell, the combat is kind of flawed. I might as well just kill the dog now because I've already. I'm gonna try and just keep getting around the dog. But like the combat's set on easy. Like that is not easy. That took like 30 hits. That's a complete joke. Oh yeah, there's like a key on the floor. She's like, none of it looks very. Can I get that freaking key? Doesn't that not look like a key? Or like maybe it's a little scrape of blood or something. Well, that was a complete rip-off if I just did all that. Because I thought I had to get that key and the dog was standing on it. But I guess not. My health's probably all messed up. It's still blue. I don't know the whole health code yet. So I can hear like someone running. In these games, I always try and like, oh, what is that? Oh man, I have to find a way to make my arms grow longer so I can get that thing. Pretty sure that's a handgun bullets. Let's reload the handgun. Save while we're here. And she'll like kind of give like some like flashbacks, like, oh, I remember, like the altar. What altar? What am I crazy? And the whole kind of concept in these freaking games is like to make you believe that the character is crazy and like partly imagining all this. It's also pretty damn easy to get carried away and lost. Oh, which way am I going now? That was the way I went. I missed one. And here's another thing about this game: you have to like literally be a completionist and just find every single door that you haven't opened. You have to go open because they make you pretty much go in every single room in this game. Or at least that was how it was in the second one. So I'm gonna go all the way back here. And like, if you guys, I know it's like literally like the first video of this channel as far as just a let's play. If this is a game you guys don't really want me to play, then be my guest and call me out. You know, actually, I don't even care. Like, I'm doing this because I've been playing a lot of video games lately, and I'd rather film it and get something out of it, put it online for someone to watch, then, because I'm going to be playing this game anyways, you know what I'm saying? But there are no employees, I wonder. This person's so stupid. Like, why is she wondering that right now? Why would she wonder that after? Oh. Alright, so I got the tongs. I'm going to run away from these very intimidating, handsome men. I'm gonna run back to that little room. I believe it was this one. Or it was this one. Then you can't just like get to go to your items. And are you serious? So I think about these games, it should be less about skill and more about wit and bravery and courage and freedom. Because everything in the end should just be about freedom. But so I'm just gonna run by everything. Like the girl I actually am. I should probably change my gun. What is this? Tell me where. The best sellers. I think it's for the. You have to go in like a library and do this silly riddle that I couldn't figure out forever the first time. So like you could fight all these things, but they kind of just own you, and you're super weak in this game, so it's hard to do anything. And here's the bestseller store. What time is it? We get 20 minutes. I'll try and make this at least. I don't know. Let's see how long this. Alright, so I can't remember the exact thing. I remember this riddle took me forever. You're in this bookstore. There's a door, put the paper next to it. Fair is foul and foul is fair. Put these books out of order. Put what books out of order? Then they have a keypad, and I think the books all have numbers on them. Fair is foul and foul is fair, I believe, is Shakespeare. So you can't just like, you have to go to like your menu and like select the books. Where in the book should you? Let's just get them all on the freaking shelf first. We can organize them then. So put these books out of order. Let's start with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme. My first attempt was pretty much out of order. So that says 6, 9, snake 7. That looks like it can complete a 9. Let's try reversing. Wait. So that's a 9. But now that's screwed up. Oh, so the 7 goes there. I'm thinking the 3 is last. Because the 9 looks like it doesn't have anything on the other side. That is not right. Boom. Boom. 0, 6, 7, 9. 0, 6, 7, 9. 0, 6, 7, 9. 0, 6, 7, 9. 0, 6, 7, 9. 0, 6, 7, 9. That was pretty damn easy. Just checking to make sure the computer's working all right and everything is like A-okay, go. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait, what's going on? Where is everybody? Those weird monsters.
They've come to witness the beginning. The rebirth of paradise, unspoiled by mankind.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know? Your power is needed.
How should I know?
I am Claudia.
So what?
Remember me, and your true self as well. Also, that which you must become. The one who will lead us to paradise, with blood-stained hands.
Claudia, right? Did you do all this?
It was the hand of God.
God, this action is terrible.
Wait! I don't get it. What does she want me to remember?
The characters in this game are like so freaking stupid. Not like they're like bad characters, but just like. Sorry, I'm just getting a little intimidated by all this demon music playing in the background. You can't like do that whole little thing where you kind of like scope out the room, or like you can't like go around, peek around things, or peek around the corners or whatever, like you would in like a typical action game. What you can do, and what I used to do with the other Silent Hill, because I think it was a little more scary when you go into the hotel. The first part is Silent Hill. What I would do is right off the back, I would run through the entire. So the elevator is just moving. It doesn't even tell me where I'm going. I would go straight through the entire game, or the entire whatever was open. And then I would go through and like check on everything, open all the doors, because I was too afraid to like try and open the doors. But also the monsters were less common. Alright, so the radios play a pretty key item in these games. The radios basically they permit they play stat
Is this a dream? It's gotta be. Not even a kid could believe in this. When am I gonna wake up?
Alright, so basically, your little radio. Yeah, it makes static when monsters get close. So, like, if you're too dumb to see anything. It's a pretty intense room, not gonna lie. There's creepy music playing. Thank God the dogs aren't super aggressive, and they don't really take it. Oh, I can switch my camera angle. you can run around them fairly quickly. They're not like the biggest roadblockers. Like those big things are like, what am I doing? The character's like wigging out right now. It's like those big dudes literally take up like half the hallway. And then they do these big like predictable attacks. The only good thing about when they get into the motion of the attacks, they don't like move. They literally like attack. It's like if I was gonna punch you and then you just stepped out of the way, but I was still winding up, they would continue all the way through the punch. So there's a lot of health drinks. I've gotten this looks like a good place to get seduced, you know what I mean? A quick save in case I get murdered to death. This has to be the way out. I got a few more doors, including this door over here. Seems to have like a lot of these dogs are like half retarded. I don't know if they're supposed to attack you. They might just supposed to be there to scare you. So I know at one part you get like a little flashlight. And, well, I think you turn all the lights off. This is where you leave. You get like a weird, like a clip. Like I think you get a hanger. You can pull it down. But you get to turn all the lights off. So you basically run around the dark. See, they're a little bigger. They do the wind up and then they attack. Wherever you last saw it. You get to turn all the lights off, and then you get like a little flashlight, and then it gets real. You use the flashlight, they'll be attracted to you, but you can freaking see. You know what I mean? If you turn the flashlight off, they don't really see you or bother you, but you can't see anything. And there's a lot of times where you need to use a flashlight to see stuff. What does this say? Warning, when leaving the room, be sure to turn on the lights. It will be obvious that they're not switched off. So let's go ahead and... Oh. Then you get the flashlight. So this is how Silent Hill is supposed to be played. You play it like this. And it will say in the description of the things. Let's keep it off for now. Wait. God. It's very dangerous. Alright, so I guess the flashlight doesn't really do much when you're out there. So yeah, same routine. I'm just gonna run around, tap every door to see if I can get out of here. Freaking A. I know, freaking dog. The dog looks aggressive now. So this is where I first was, I'm assuming. Let's turn this little light on. So now I have it, like it's to show you that you went into like a different, I guess, dimension or something or other. Oh, I know I do. I get the freaking hanger in here. See, I've done this before, so I kind of... They always do these obvious things, like, it's a little bit of illuminated item. So you get the hanger, and then you gotta run all the way back. Now I have my silly light on, so they're all gonna come after me. But I think when you have the light on, it's a little more scary looking, because it adds the whole, like, it's kind of shaky. Again, you can kind of just run around everything in the freaking game. I'm assuming later on they'll get monsters that are a little more difficult. As far as you can't run around them, or you have to kill them, like bosses and whatnot. So I'm gonna use the hanger. That combo doesn't make sense. I think, of course, it does. So I guess you have to be like standing in the freaking perfectly right spot. I get to use my detective skills. Gonna make some s'mores after this. I should probably hold on to this hanger until I beat the game, and like the last scene could be me eating s'mores. So this will bring me to another level of the... God, like you can't climb that any faster. A new level of the... I guess hospital mall now? So here is a TV. That made me feel very good inside. I feel a lot more confident about my sanity level. Man, are you freaking kidding me? There's health drinks in here. I can't keep my freaking camera stable. I don't know why I shot him. I didn't even mean to. Typically, you have to hold R down or something. Alright, so now it's getting really dark. Like, too dark to see without the flashlight. The static's on, so I know there's a freaking monster around here. Music's creeping in. I'm getting... Oh, it's one of these. That was part of the door I have to go into. And I'm about to get punched in the face. Does that kill me? Can I heal? You know, I'm just gonna heal because they literally gave me like 1,000 of these things. Wow, they gave me a ton of handgun ammo. I got 7 of these, so now I'm at blue again. You know, better safe than sorry is what I almost say. Like, if I can figure out how to get around that monster. I knew that was the door I had to go through. It's always a door that's like... Alright, so this looks like a jewelry store. And we got a walnut. Looks like it was robbed. Can I fall off? No. Ah, save zone. Now, how much time is this? Because how long you make the video is how long takes the process or whatever. 40 minutes. That's pretty extensive. So we're gonna cut this video now. Again, this is the return of the Hello Play. We're basically just going to play video games. Jesse's going to join me. You might find some other people joining me, but basically I'm just going to play video games and record myself playing them. So, yeah. If you like it, subscribe. If your friends like it, tell them to subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.